So good morning, everybody. This is Maury from Performance Lab, and then
Adam Landecker from Baseball Specific Training.
Yep, and we're here again with another, single leg. Well, the idea here is that we're going to be able to go through what you're missing in your strength and conditioning program. I think Adam brought up a great point with let's go single leg stuff. So talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about how, especially in baseball, how important it is to be on a single leg. And because it starts when you're little, when you start walking, you're on single leg. When you're running, single leg.
Yep.
So we really implement our exercises a lot on single leg. For example, a single leg RDL, a rear foot elevated split squat on one leg. Because in sports, especially in baseball, when you're on your load for pitching, you're down on one leg. When you're hitting, you're loading up on one leg. When you're reacting to a ball in the outfield and the infield, you move that first step, one leg. So we need to be strong in those positions.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that, it's the next progression, right? So I think there's a lot of programs in strength and conditioning that are just sticking to, squat, deadlift, kind of the traditional lifts, and I think those are great, and you have to be able to sustain those movements in order to progress to single leg stuff. But I do think that is the next progression 100%, and I think that would be such a beneficial thing as, sticking to baseball because of all the force that ends up coming, and we, both work a lot with pitchers, and coming downhill, landing on that one leg, even cutting back or cutting off bases, all the time we see stuff where somebody didn't do that correctly, and that's all one leg. And then, like you said, even the functionality of running is a single leg driven movement. So if you can't work well on one leg, then you limit the potential of your entire body, whether that's your left, if your left leg is not as stable, you're not going to be able to get as much out of your right leg, or obviously as much out of your left leg. So you have to be able to build up that single leg strength in order to maximize your performance potential.
Yeah, and going back to the programming of either high school or even some college programs, because it's tough to teach these exercises when some guys aren't able to stabilize, like Maury said, and then you have one guy who is very good at stabilization on a single leg. So the issue is that when you have 20 guys in a program, it's tough to individually teach, especially when some programs only have one strength coach.
Yep.
So that's also another issue that we face and that we're trying to get out and help guys out.
Yeah, and I think that is going to be a big organizational thing. It takes that extra time, that extra effort to be able to put in that extra organization of how we're going to set up a workout to tailor to a guy that can progress to a single leg, that's still in the two-legged positioning, and then also somebody that's maybe not even in the weighted two-leg position yet because they don't have the functionality of the core, maybe the range of motion in the hips or the ankles, something like that, which is preventing them from even using weight yet. And again, I think that's a very, very important point to get on, that this has to be progressed through your program, just because I think it's a great idea, and I think you can have a lot of improvement through it. Your body has to be set up to actually get that improvement, or else you're going to end up making yourself worse. If you don't have the single leg capability yet, to stand on one leg and just to go through ranges of motion on one leg, there's no way you should be adding weight to that movement. So thanks for watching our video. We tried to make it about some of the issues within strength and conditioning, and we're going to continue to do this going forward. We wanted to see if you guys wanted to put any comments or questions or anything like that down here. We're going to keep making these videos, so if you have any good ideas, something like that, or just something that might just be a general question that we can answer,
let us know.
Yeah, follow Baseball Specific Training, and go check out their website, and then same thing, Performance Lab, and we'll keep these videos rolling.
See you soon.